Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sean and I'm now going to be checking out very soon the first MV teaser for Deja Vu, and then obviously tomorrow night will be the second MV teaser, and then come Monday we will have the MV. Crazy. Do I have any predictions? Absolutely not. Like, genuinely, I am not going to go in with any kind of predictions, any kind of expectations. So, yeah, let's get into MV Teaser 1. Kaja! Why is he crying? Tania! Okay, these outfits are gorgeous. This MV is 100% going to be Blue Hour 2.0. Why was Trini crying? Oh my god, this MV is going to destroy us. Okay, but also, goddamn, actor Yeonjun. Wow, man. So we have, I don't know if it's meant to be like a dead looking field or a semi-dead looking field, and Yeonjun's just heartbroken, clearly. I mean, I can run like so many different off the top of my head theories on why I think that he's crying, but honestly I'm gonna leave it up to having more context once the full MV comes out. But the second half of the teaser, they were running across the field exactly like they were in Blue Hour MV. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting to see a crying Yeonjun. Thanks, Spearkid. I mean, ironically, I'm used to seeing him cry because he's like one of the two, being, you know, Yeonjun and Subin, that are most likely to cry during like encore or something for a concert. So like, I have grown used to seeing him cry, but it still makes my heart very much ache every single time. Oh man. I'm very curious what their outfits are meant to represent. Maybe like a very modernized version of Little Prince, that makes sense. I kind of want to go in one more time, but also seeing him cry in that little snippet is enough for me for now. So, alright, my next theory to pop into mind is that the second half of the teaser is technically like a memory. The first half of the teaser is Yeonjun remembering said memory. Okay, I am gonna go in again. I just want to like take in the audio side and semi-numb myself to don't you cry. Ah, yeah, right. Wow, I completely blanked out on this very first shot, lol. Oh, it's a star. Interesting, the star has like a more pinkish glow. Yeah, this extreme desaturation of this landscape makes me think of the ending of the Tuksum scene in the concept trailer. You know, the moment where they kind of like accept that playtime is over and it's time to go back to regular life. Huh, I don't know why my mind didn't pick up on that there's stunt coordinator credited. I wonder if we'll see some type of falling or flying. Or flying then falling. I don't know. It may not be anything to do with that. Anyways, okay. One time. Oh, okay, it's piano. Big Kid, you've got to stop making us want to jump into the scene and hug him. You look so devastated. You think I can handle seeing Yeonjun be devastated? No. 괜찮아. And then you have the follow-up of his projection voice, which we've already heard, so that doesn't surprise me a whole lot, but... Okay, so we have an opening shot reminiscent of that very last black and white-ish shot from the concept trailer, you know, the moment where they decide, alright, let's go back into reality. And then a whole lot of Yeonjun crying, which, haha, yay! And then we see them running across the field exactly like they did in Blue Hour. Okay, there we have the first teaser. As usual, the second teaser might show choreo. A part of me wonders if this MV is going to be purely story driven and not show choreo. But also, we could totally be seeing choreo, so it's going to be either one or the other. It's just going to be a whole lot of reality and a whole lot of, oh my god, I wish I could hug them. Okay, so there we have MV teaser 1. I shall see you guys when teaser 2 drops. Alrighty guys, we're now at the night for teaser 2. I genuinely have absolutely no idea what to expect. I'm at least hoping that this preview will be happier. No crying, please. That half of teaser 1 was enough, just no crying. I suspect that it's more than likely that we'll see choreo. There may be a chance that we won't, but it's more than likely that we will. So whatever happens is whatever's gonna happen. Let's get into teaser 2. Okay, yeah, the thumbnail immediately tells me that we will see choreo, okay. Alright, let's get into it. Okay. Oh, interesting. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm reminded of Back for More MV a bit there with the choreo set. Wow, okay, we finally get to hear a new snippet, a very different snippet of the song. Wow, okay, they jam-packed way more visual teasers into this. A lot of like almost storybook editing. I wouldn't even know how to describe it well, but like flowers coming out of town and then he's kind of like crying, and the crying is like an animated kind of tear. You've got Kai that's leaning over what I'm guessing is a boat because there's like water behind him. Okay, so Subin is possibly in a car. Flowers with Taeyeon. Is that Taeyeon or is that Bongyu? That's definitely Taeyeon. Yeonjun's in a bed. Kai's leaning over a boat. Oh! The one vehicle we had never seen them in. Well, I mean, we saw like a couple of seconds of them interacting with the boat at the end of Sugar Rush, right? But we've never seen them like really use a boat, so I guess this is going to be the MV where we see that. This is an interesting set here for okay, we see 2 choreo sets. Okay, it just goes by really goddamn fast. Okay, we've got like a pretty standard studio space. It's interesting that this studio space looks so much like a dance practice room in a company. It's definitely not a Hybe studio. We all know what the Hybe studios look like. It's very interesting that they are using a very like standard practice room for a choreo set. And then we've got like this very dark, semi-industrial looking space, holding hands. You know, there's here, yes, a gorgeous, extremely like sparkly, glamorous shot of Bongyu. He's giving Eternity Girl vibes. Eternity Girl being from Starseekers. Okay, so far we have hints of their individual sets, which is like very like standard places, like inside of a car, at a table, in the bed, on a boat. Can't tell what Bongyu is. One of the choreo sets is a very like standard looking studio space. I mean, as we see more of this studio space, it's probably gonna actually be like more than that. Maybe they could be in like in a gallery, like a museum or something. Ooh, Kai's hair is looking so damn good with the blue. Like freshly blue, I bet. Wow, they're really getting bold with Hyunjin's outfit here. It's literally just wearing like shirtless with like a, I guess, a lace ribbon tied around him, and then over top is a jacket. Bold. But I mean, they probably have like tape or something to make sure that the it doesn't open too much. Loving the makeup. Gonna get some smoky makeup. Alright, so this is like a kind of low-key prince-esque fit, but mostly just like super semi-formal fit for one of the choreo scenes. Okay, wow. Oh, this is so gorgeous. I'm very curious what the full context of these like super sparkly shots will be. Yeah, this here with the extreme spotlights. It's very like, you know, that kind of 80s type of lighting effect. It's definitely reminded me of Back for More. Is Bongyu in the sky or something? There's a lot of clouds around him. Okay, I'm gonna run through this one more time. That shot with Taeyeon just there reminds me of a blend of Nap of a Star and Tear concept. It's definitely a female voice there. I like low-key wonder if they got Adora back as a female background vocalist. Wow. Beautiful melody on Deja Vu, and then say it, say it, say it louder. Oh, I love that. I mean, obviously I'm immediately going to love the melodies that were given. We did get a happier teaser, thank gosh. I still think we're gonna get like a Blue Hour 2.0, but obviously reality based, because Blue Hour, the MV, was very much obviously based in, you know, their imagination. Literally, because of imagination. And like Magic Island, and just being very like fantasy and not real, because like everything is like super colorful and like trees are literally multicolors. So they intended Magic Island, no, they intended Blue Hour MV to obviously be not real and very imaginative. But yeah, I definitely think this is going to be like the reality version of that. So we're probably going to see some visual hints to the Tuksum area from the concept trailer. Yeah, so far the outfits are most likely just like very general, maybe mostly white outfits. And those choreo fits, the semi-formal, semi-prince-like fits. Oh, I'm already looking forward to those. to that. Instrumental sounds amazing already. Those vocals, like there's some Subin. Who is that? Just Subin, and I'll just run through again and listen. The guitar. There's Superstar. Taeyeon there. That's Kai. No, that's Hyunjin. Yeah. The way they manipulate their voices sometimes, they really do sound like each other. Okay, I think in this snippet we primarily hear Subin. Okay, we definitely hear Taeyeon with some ad-libs. We definitely hear Subin on Deja Vu. And then it's either we hear both Kai and Hyunjin on the Say It Louder, or we just hear Hyunjin on the Say It Louder. That's who I could pick up from the teaser. It may have been all of them, it's just, you know, the way they manipulated their voices sounds quite similar to each other. But wow, it's crazy the different snippets that we have heard. Like, from an intense guitar such drum beat, and then Yeonjun's vocal projection to the piano, and then this is like the most like heavy production snippet we've got. I'm excited. Do I have any potential theories for what I think could happen in the MV aside from being like a Blue Hour 2.0? I mean, there's definitely a chance that this MV is going to be very heavy on referencing their past MVs, just like the shorts snippet did. So we could be seeing sets that reminisce each of the MVs from debut till now. I mean, yeah, it could be a literal then versus now journey through set piece hints and references. Yeah, that's pretty much all I could really think of. So tomorrow night is when the full MV comes out. I'm still deathly scared for it. It's gonna be emotional, it's gonna be beautiful. Yesterday, myself and many others were breaking down the crediting in the description box, and you know, we've got this Scorpio Techno Crane 45 feet operator, which I've seen an image of, and it's quite the intense piece of equipment. And then we've got some stun coordinators and a stun rigger. Yeah, so this MV is definitely going to be crazy, but I am very excited for it. And scared. Super scared. I'm very excited for what the whole song is going to sound like. It's going to sound amazing. This new snippet sounds amazing. Anyways, so yeah, alright. That is teaser 2. I shall see you guys when the full MV drops. Bye! Alrighty guys, we are here at the evening, well, obviously for me, because it's evening time. We are here at the timing of the MV dropping in a few minutes. Obviously I've got the Premiere link open. It's gonna be crazy. Like a couple of hours ago, just before the media conference, Taeyeon posted a moment onto Weverse basically saying, in like very vague terms, that the MV is insane. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I don't know if the MV itself will make me cry. It might. We'll see. Yeah, I don't really have any other thoughts because, as I said, like just all throughout the previous reactions to tomorrow content, I'm not going to have any expectations or predictions because, I don't know, at this point, like, everything we've seen, it doesn't always exactly match up to what we will see in the MV. So, we're in for a surprise, we are probably in for tears, and definitely in for our minds being blown. So, yeah, let's get into the MV for Deja Vu. I've got my knees up in case I need to hug my knees. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Some things precious but invisible to the eye. We forget them as life passes by. The fox went into the eye. Like giant toys. I'm gonna know stuff now. Kind of came out of nowhere. That is meant to be Mo, right? Yeah. trying to reach more.
나를 태우는 그 불꽃빛 속에 영겁같이 긴 여행 속에 너와 나는 슬픔은 clarity 너의 눈물 곁으로 추락해 오는 순간에도 넌 아닌 늦은 배어틈엔 너와 나의 face of promise 시계 되지 영원의 배기 날 기다려줬던 넌 기억해 yeah. 마침내 찾아내서 나의 미래 너야 Say my name 수달의 약속처럼 널 세게 안을 거야 마치 Deja vu 난 마치 Deja vu Say it Say it Say it Say it
They're awake now. Oh, that kick!
약속해 편히 반복해다 나의 미래 너야 빛의 빛에 신부처럼 반짝일 널 세게 안을 거야 마치 Deja vu 난 마치 Deja vu Say it Say it Say it Say it loud
That felt way too short. What do you mean? Wow. That was a trip. I need to immediately rewatch because I have no thoughts. Any thoughts I have are going to be as I rewatch. Some things are precious but invisible to the eye. We forget them as life passes by. Interesting hue of the whole scene. Like a faded pink or something. It's interesting how much Eternity Girl / Moa is actually in this. Glad I got that right technically. Here it goes. You know I am. Say it, say it, say it, say it louder. Damn, Kai with the stunt. Oh, that seems like Maze in the Mirror. Kai said that this connects well to Runaway, and I can see it. Always. Oof, the bridge here. Changing with that kick. Ooh. Shine like a bride? Oh my god. It's interesting, this visual comparison between Eternity Girl and Bongyu. Bongyu, who is Hope. Yeah, there's like so many references to past songs in the lyrics, not so much in the MV as I was expecting. Very interesting, these visual effects, like this maze space. You know, the whole time it really felt like it was the members trying to find and save Yeonjun. Yeonjun seemed like the most lost, and they were doing their best to find and save him, which they technically did. Which is incredibly fascinating because, you know, it starts up, you know, the lore side of things starts with Yeonjun, who's the horned boy, and it's primarily, yes, it's a story of all of them losing themselves and finding themselves, but it's also primarily the story of specifically Yeonjun, as he's like representing, you know, the lead character per se, the horned boy. And actually the first appearance we see of Kai is also with Yeonjun, and Kai is, you know, the winged boy. If we're thinking of both Nap of the Star and the first VCR from the debut show. I gotta watch this again. I'm going to reread over the lyrics again. So, I know this will make the video quite long, but there's, as usual, with TXT, so much to break down, and I do not feel like I picked up nearly as many details as I wanted to. And I want to go over the lyrics again. Like, I just really want to, like, absorb this over and over again as much as possible. So, this third time is going to be the last time, and then anything else that I need to add in, I will do so in editing, or just, like, in the comments or something. And I need to absorb the song, because I don't know, I just feel like I haven't absorbed anything. Like, I both have, but haven't, like, visually, my brain has understood, yes, I watched the MV, but I don't feel like I have, so I need to do that. So, let's do that. Also need to see if there's... Why is there no 4K? That is so annoying. So, like, there's a twin horses or something? So I think Yeonjun there is trying to chase after Eternity Girl, like, in Moa. Seriously, whoever they had to play Moa looks so much like Bongi but with long hair. I guess that's meant to be on purpose, because Eternity Girl / Moa represents hope for them, but then you also have Bongu, which in the lore, true name is Hope. So the outfits are beautiful. They're amazing. I didn't say anything about them because I was just focusing on what was going on, but outfits are amazing. What is going on with this purple swishy visual? I don't feel like the only one that actually did any crazy stunt work was Kai. Is that shot lava cry? Denise. Alright, so there's a random boys running past Moa there, okay. The tears floating up, wow. This bridge. Ooh, that guitar. Oh, that's where the guitar comes in. Oh, went from being like a studio to a wheelchair. You're not alone, man. You were never alone. And then Bonku comes, it's like, you're not alone. And then he holds. And then the relief on his face. What a fascinating MV. Yeah, so the MV essentially definitely is conveying that each of them are trying to find their way back to Yeonjun, who is very like lost and literally alone. But then also at the same time they're trying to save themselves, because they do have moments where they're like thinking of Eternity Girl and trying to like remember Eternity Girl and like remember themselves. You know, the whole process of just remembering. It's also interesting that the primary goal of this MV is each of them fighting to save Yeonjun, whose true name in their lore is Promise, which is also a major part of their entire lore. It's interesting that only Kai was the one that did any like major stunt work. Everybody else was literally like grounded. I love how we technically didn't even see any actual boat, just the implication of a boat because of the water with Kai. So yeah, this scene with like these kind of like scaffolding poles that we see mainly Subin and Kai walking through, but it also is doubling as a choreo set. It's very much Maze in the Mirror-esque, and then there's so much like weird, like iridescent, what should I call it, like iridescent effects or something, which I can't quite figure out what it's meant to mean. And then Taeyeon has got his hand covering Subin's eye. I mean, there's so many connection points to break down and just try and figure out. So Bongyu's on a bus, that's where he was. Couldn't tell where he was in the teaser. It's a really fascinating MV. Alright, before this thing goes, I can change the battery. Oh yay! That's just great. Great, I'm gonna have shitty audio for the majority of that. Fun! Love that for me. At least I have this audio. So at least just to be able to hear me. I watched it 3 times and I still feel like I haven't processed anything. I don't know why. I guess, I don't know, it feels like it's the weirdest MV they've done. They've done some weird MVs, but something about this MV just feels like extra weird, and definitely a lot of it feels very lore-based, and like I am extremely well-versed in the TXT lore. Like, I have well kept up with the lore for literally all the years since it was first introduced to us, so pretty much each of them individually are trying to reconnect with the Canada girl, plus reconnect with each other, but then also primarily, literally, save Yeonjun. There's a scene here that Taeyeon's opened a cabinet, and I think he's pulling something out that's probably gonna, like, you know, help him remember. What does it pull out? CD, I guess? Okay. The song is incredible. Again, I've just been like trying so hard to like understand what's going on in this MV that haven't really been able to pinpoint like the more obvious stuff, but obviously the song is incredible. Right now, off the top of my head, I'm in love with that bridge and obviously the chorus. It's a strange MV, but it's beautiful, and I love how it ends with, you know, the reason that Yeonjun was crying is because he feels devastatingly alone. Because, I don't know, somehow he just hasn't been able to reconnect with the members. You know, through the reference back to the light that comes through the crack at just the right moment. They re-meet, and then Bongyu holds on to Yeonjun, and then he consoles him. Oh, that's such a tender moment. I love that moment. And then they're all together running in the field. So I know that I said that it's going to be like a Blue Hour 2.0, and you know what? I'm still holding on to that it kind of is. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be like a remake of the MV, but I can definitely still see that there are going to be like these teeny tiny little hints of going back to Blue Hour. Fascinating, incredible MV. I love the choreo fits. I love the choreo fits. I will say, like, they were a little difficult to technically see because the most time that you see, I think, a non-jacket version, the lighting is very dark. But they will probably use both of those fits either on M Countdown, and Music Bank, or Inkigayo, one of those. So I will eventually see them in much better detail later on. Alright. There we have the MV for Deja Vu. Bongyu holding Yeonjun. Oh, my heart. The MV didn't make me cry. Maybe, like, it moved me for sure, but the EP, that is never gonna get me for sure. I don't think we have any translations yet. Okay, never mind, we have the first B-side. So, yeah, I'm gonna be waiting until now the rest of the 3 songs are translated. And then I can get into my first listen. And then I'm set for watching comeback show. Okay. Okay. Brilliant song. Fascinating and I will still say magical, like in a bit of an ironic way. Magical MV. This one I really feel like I need to watch many more times to, I don't know, break it down, really play it frame by frame. Because just something is in my head is not clicking and it's annoying me. Like, I get the general premise, and like, I know what each of them do. I'm gonna wrap this up here. I hope you guys have enjoyed my reaction to TXT's title track MV for Deja Vu. If you did, hit the like button below, comment below what you thought of the MV and the song, the sets, if you have any like theories on the storyline. And it's obviously going to be very much lore based, so it does help if you know the lore, even just the basics of the lore. And yeah, if there's anything else that you want to comment below, go right ahead. Don't forget to subscribe and turn the notification bell on, and I will see you guys in the next one.